Well, the government is still finalising plans to raise the re-employment age from 65 to 67. But already efforts are underway to get unionised companies ready for the changes to the law.
Hendricks has been working here at the Keppel Club for the past 15 years after retiring as a police officer. Now 70, he says he's grateful that his employers allowed him to stay on in his job. With a wife and 2 children still in school, he says being gainfully employed for him is a necessity.
Not everybody is rich in Singapore, first of all. Secondly is that they may retire from the first job. They may not have much money to prolong that thing. So that at least the second employment, they can pay for the utility bills and all, paying all the bills only, instead of getting into debts and so forth.
At Keppel Club, those who reach retirement age will be offered a 1-year renewable contract, so long as they are in good health, have a good appraisal, and the job is available. There's no pay cut. Re-employed workers are offered their last drawn salary and are also eligible for bonuses. The recreational club is one of the few unionised companies which are already on their own re-employing workers beyond the age of 65. About 7% of its staff are in this age group, with its oldest worker finally calling it a day at age 80. Its general manager says it makes business sense to retain committed and experienced workers.
Rain or shine, these are group of workforce that is very steady, very mature, very experienced, and they on the front line they are wonderful people. So this is why we felt that there's definitely a value in it to continue employing them.
The labour movement is currently in the process of identifying more of such companies so that others can learn from them.
This is because we want to push for the re-employment age ceiling to be moved from 65 to 67. And different companies have different practices. So again, through the collection of who's doing it, how are they doing it, we are again making examples and then at the same time encouraging others to say that it can be done.
Employers say one area that needs to be addressed as Singapore's workforce ages is medical benefits.
Obviously, when you're older, your chances of having a health or medical issue comes up more often and on a more prolonged basis. So some employers may look at whether it's a co-payment of insurance plans or medical plans or company-sponsored plans. They may have to even look at situations whereby employees cannot be there for all months of the year and they have to have additional part-time or short-term manpower resource that they can plug in and fill in those gaps.
Mr. Chua says the missing link now are measures to help employers defray the cost of high medical insurance for workers above the age of 70.
For those above 70, they can have some sort of insurance to help employers to subsidize this cost or lower this cost, and that gives more opportunity for those who are healthy beyond 70 years old to continue working.
Now the good news is that employers are increasingly allowing workers to continue with them even when they reach retirement age. The employment rate for workers between the ages of 55 and 64 last year was at an all-time high at 65%. The employment rate for workers beyond the age of 65 last year was also at an all-time high at 22.9%. Now, Mr. Heng said this shows that employers are both enlightened and business savvy.